Hi, Captain.
Kriz, could you tweet out? You're a lot better at it than I am.
Yeah,
I don't know how, but you are.
It's the Krizness.
It's the Kriz cuteness.
It's also that OC, too adorable for our own good.
So we are live, according to Lord.
Hi,
Yep,
Mum. I'm on TV.
I am refreshing. Good.
I will make more in a bit. Actually, while you do the recap.
Me? Actually, why don't we let one of our other people recap? You know.
I can tell them what I remember if you wish.
You know what? Nightfall. Or
You ask
how
the
about
one person who doesn't remember.
Or how about our amazing dice roller?
Oh, yeah. Who knows, he might roll a nat 20 on his memory save.
Yeah, that was...
Who knows, he might roll 2 in a row. And get a crit success on his recap.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, let's Rosalia do it.
I'm tweeting stuff.
Okay.
Fine, I'll do it. Anyway.
I offered.
In the meantime, I'll make more food for myself.
Go stuff yourself, love. Alrighty. Last time, let me get this straight. We finally arrived at the battle. Snow took charge of the ship, and Midnight was not pleased, nor was Queen Lupina. Lupina teleported her to the brig, I think, if I remember correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, then we went to warp. We met Garius. Is that the right name?
Yep.
Gotcha. Met Garius and his ship, helped him out, and he docked with us eventually. Then I don't remember much. Silver Ring had fate in his favor and was able to take down a ship. I've literally got Silver Ring Mad Roller beside written. He is now with Midnight because she teleported them back eventually after teleporting into quite a few precarious situations. And Silver Ring got also punched by Luna? No, it was Rainbow Dash.
He will never
Isn't that
wash
right?
that cheek again.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Let's think. Nightfall is now on script ship, but he was teleported by Lupina to Elysium ship, where he kind of encountered a lot of dead and something undead banging on a wall, and then he just went up to the scripts people who were like, "Hey, you want to come with us?" Nightfall. Hey, sure, why not? And that was that. Whereas the most interesting things that happened, Rosalia turns up and docks with Mist's ship, the Mist ship, as in Morpheus, and obviously Ivory Mist as well. Here on that ship, and has now run into Barbara. Who if I remember correctly, Rosalia doesn't know who Barbara is, does she?
You two encountered her together.
Why? Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. And something is going on that ship as well. Though Midnight doesn't know this. Yet.
Also, the group that Rosalia sent over with medics to help was immediately intercepted by Barbara and eaten.
Yes.
Yes. And what was she saying to Rosalia? No interfering.
No interfering.
Yeah, and then Rosalia tried to blast her out of the ship, basically, because angry.
And it did not work.
No, I missed with one dice. Blah blah. I rolled a 19 and I needed a 20. Ah!
You hit her head on, and she didn't bat an eye.
Anyway, I think I've caught everyone. Oh, and there's one ship, I think, going towards Rosalia's ship. If I remember correctly. I don't know. I
Oh.
can't remember.
Lunar's ship has docked with yours.
Yes, but there's one of
What's
the
the
enemy
state
ships.
of my frigates?
Yes.
You know my self-repair systems. They
Mhm.
should be working full-time. Are any of them functional? I should have 2 that were functional in the episode, but while everyone else is doing their things, are any more of them online?
You should have them back online once the RP actually starts, yes.
Okay,
No,
cool.
remember, love, I threw a magical lasso to try and catch the ship that was going
Yeah,
after
yeah.
Rosalia.
Yeah. And you failed spectacularly by catching one of Luna's ship instead.
Very appreciated, I'm sure, if you would let him go.
I did.
Question, did the ship sustain any damage from that mishap?
No, because she didn't pull.
Okay. Just about to say, the captain of that ship may very well radio the mothership. I go, Garius, we're under attack by allies. What do we do? And then he will get onto Midnight and go, you're lassoing my ships, let go. He will say that to her face if necessary. He's not
But I
shy.
don't wanna go.
So yeah, but yeah,
Alright.
you're right. There are 2 battleships actually heading towards Rosalia's Yggdrasil.
No, there's one coming towards... There's 2 coming towards me. There's only one going towards...
Right. Right, yes. I remember. And you tried to blast them while they were out of weapons range. I
You
remember.
didn't tell me they were out of weapons range!
You could have asked. That's why I want to do like maps and all that, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. I mean, I have a basic thing going, but it's not ready to be presented yet.
No, AJ, no one died. Yet.
AJ!
I'm even more concerned now. I'm gonna die very soon, aren't I?
Well, you actually did make yourself another character already.
Hey,
So-
you know what? I know that I'm gonna crit fail something, and you are gonna take that advantage to kill Nightfall. So I made it out of necessity because I know something's gonna happen. If not a critical fail on my part, then you're gonna come up with something. You're gonna come up with some ludicrous scenario that will make sure I die.
I think that's more likely to happen to Silver Ring.
Okay, everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
So 1d20.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously? Wait, that's okay.
No, your roll didn't go through. Oh, it did?
It
You
did.
have a 1?
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay, let's open my text file of order.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, the lowest
did go
is
through.
midnight.
I rolled the same number. I rolled the same initiative as I did last time. This is garbage. I accidentally
Then
rolled
anyone
twice because I
else?
didn't realize it did mine.
Fenris also rolled a 1.
Who else rolled a 1?
Midnight.
Oh, you were first last time. Now you're last with me. At least our rolls are next to each other, so when we talk, it doesn't interrupt anything.
Then we have Murky Water Nightfall. With a 12. Wait. You rolled twice, you...
I didn't realize the first roll went through. That's why.
Doesn't change anyhow, because it's a 9 and a 12. The next one is a 14, was it? Which was my roll.
Can't believe I rolled the same initiative as I did last time.
I did as well. I crit failed. I did that last time.
And then we have Rosalia. Did I forget anyone? Yes, I forgot Silverring. Where's Silverring? Didn't take your roll, Silverring.
Hold on.
You only wrote Ausrufezeichen 1d20. Das Roll noch bei machen. Sorry.
I think you just assumed you'd roll a 20. It's going to be a 20, just you wait.
14. So...
Man, a lot of consistent rolls today.
Yeah. So it is Rosalia's turn first.
Oh boy.
You are standing in the airlock, connecting you to Morphos's ship. Face to face with Barbara, who is calmly holding the head of one of your crew members in her paw, munching on it, looking at you with amusement.
Yalla.
Now you know why I didn't like going first.
Hmm? Rose?
Speed headbutt into her stomach. She will never expect it. Let's go.
I heard only
Rosalia
about
is
half of
very
that.
angry at the moment. Kinda all tactics is going out of the window. Okay. This thing.
You're glitching out quite badly.
Okay. I'm gonna change headphones.
What?
He's changing headphones, I guess.
How is it now?
I think it's a connection issue, actually.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Bring up your character sheet. Oh boy. Be interesting.
Hello?
Yes?
Is it better now?
It is.
Yes.
Give me a second so I can get my sandwiches up. Toasty maker before they burn.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
And you really think about if you really want to charge Barbara. Because right now I'm looking at your character sheet and you have a brawl score of 15.
Yeah, that's true. She's so angry though.
Her brawl score, just telling you right now, is 20.
Yeah. Rose, calm down.
Put it this way, it's better than my score of 7.
Sweetie, what happened to you?
Nightfall spec'd into ranged weapons and engineering. What do you expect? He doesn't...
I don't know.
Either he's going to be shooting people or he's going to be stabbing them. He's not going to be punching them. Nightfall doesn't punch things. He prefers to, well, shoot them. Or, disassemble them.
Okay, so Rosalia, your action. You have 2 actions and 1 attack. What do you want to do?
Okay, she's pissed. She basically tries to shrink the area around her. I don't know how to do
Want to
creation
shrink?
magic.
You want to shrink the corridor?
Yeah, only the part where she is in.
Okay. I need you to do a magic check.
Mm-hmm.
Minimum score of 15.
That was a normal D20, right? What is... okay, I can add it afterwards. 9!
Ooh.
9.
Okay. That adds up with your magic score to a whooping 11. And Barbara just looks at you as your magic struggles bending the materials that Lupina herself has forged and failing miserably, and raises an eyebrow and asks you, "What exactly is it that you're trying to do, Pap?"
I'm curious to see if you were actually able to handle small spaces, because you seem so... What shall I say, to say it a nice way, full of yourself. So I want to see if you can actually become tiny.
Okay. Now she's slightly irritated.
I'm dead.
Barbara attempts to do to you what you attempted to do to the hallway.
Okay. How do I react?
No, she has to see if it works.
Yeah.
I have to do
With a new pair of underwear.
a magic skill check for her.
This is not going to go well.
Oh, okay. Low, at least. A little.
Now you have to see if your magical defense can defend yourself.
I hate this dice roll.
Ah! What's up with that?
You suddenly feel foreign magic flood into your body, shrinking you to the size of a pup.
Not this again. Not this again.
Who is tiny?
I bet you can't get tinier. Me.
She chuckles, throws the head of your crew member at you.
Oh.
Which I now have to roll for, damn it.
What would you even roll for there? Accuracy check?
Accuracy
Dexterity?
check.
See, this is why I don't like this.
Oh no!
Critical success!
Ow, ow,
Ouch.
ow, ow.
The head of your friend hits you basically straight in the face unless your roll is exactly a 22.
Yeah. Joy.
Mouth wide open as Rosa's head is now inside it.
I have bad rolls today. Can I change... Stilmer, can I borrow your rolls?
Sure,
Sniffing
why
your
not?
luck.
So, the head hits you right on the nose, dealing 1 point of damage. Meaning right now you are hurt and are down to 14 health points.
Yeah. I guess call for a retreat of the ones I have with me, at least. And since I don't know if I also have time to send a telepathic message to Mama and Lupina.
Would be 2.
Okay. Retreat me and my group, I guess.
So you want to undock from...
No, I just want to take my people, the ones I have with me, back and figure out what to do afterwards.
So she wants to leave the corridor and
okay.
just, yeah.
You retreat.
And close the door after me.
Okay, you close the door of the airlock with Barbara cackling behind the door and retreat back into the corridor.
So cute.
No! No!
Hey, she isn't taller than me anymore! Yay!
Tiny purple puppy. Stomping angrily down the ship's corridors. Like a stroppy puppy. I just want to give her a hug now.
Let's be fair, Barbara was very merciful to you there.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever seen an angry puppy? It's the most adorable thing ever.
It is. It's so... Well, ish.
That basically concludes your turn for now.
Yeah.
Which means it's Silver Ring's turn.
Same, eh?
You might roll a nat 20.
Yes.
Where am I again?
You're on my ship with me.
Mm-hmm. On the bridge. Lupina and Midnight. After Midnight just teleported you back from Alien that you detonated.
What's Lupina's expression?
He's like, eh? Can't quite believe that he actually pulled it off.
Where's my reward?
Where's my cupcake?
Oh yeah, he was offered a steak.
Mm-hmm. Was offered a steak. And so Lupina waves a paw. Makes a steak drop on your head.
Thanks.
A raw steak.
Yeah, could be worse.
So what you want to do?
Eat it.
No, don't tell her that you're bored and want to go kill stuff. You did that last
Oh,
time.
please. Please let me do this.
I can tell you right now what Midnight will say.
I just looked. I look bored at Lupin.
Look bored at Lupina. And?
Giving her the thought that I was going to say the exact same thing. What you just said? What you just?
Lupina sighs. Shakes her head after face pawing. And waves her paw at you. Teleport. Now I have to make a dice roll for Lupina, damn it. And I have to eat.
Before anything happens, I regret nothing.
Famous last words.
This is awesome.
What do we have? Huh? Oh god. before I
To the
roll,
moon.
I will say right now, I will need a minimum of 16. God damn it.
1!
That
It's
means,
not only me.
that means we go up to a whooping 9. And so Silver Ring is teleported into Garius's bedroom.
Otto.
So his office then, he sort of passes out on his desk at night. So basically, to paint the scene, there is a very high-tech desk in front of you. You're currently sitting in a very comfy office chair, and there's basically these holographic computers in front of you, and a battle map of the entire fleet engagement in front of you. And there is now an alarm buzzing, and red lights flashing as intruder alerts are all over the place.
Let me paint the scene for that. Go to YouTube for a second.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Most annoying noises you can ever think of.
Where is it?
There's been a get the deck.
Or maybe we
come
should
on.
call Maybe we should call Shining
As
Armor.
humans in
ask to
partial
borrow his
power
skins.
armor arrive with guns drawn.
Poor guy. Okay. There's alerts.
Where's the alert?
You guys couldn't hear it. I just played the red alert from Star Trek.
No, I didn't hear it.
It's
No,
just in-
he can't play it for us. It's only for the stream.
Ah,
Because it's on his computer.
I don't have a second device for my to watch the stream. Alas.
So
So, do you want me to act out the soldiers then, or
you will act out the soldiers.
okay?
And the thing is this. 4 soldiers enter the room, pointing their weapons directly at Silver Ring, who's sitting in the chair with a stake on his head.
Sup?
Step up slowly. Don't do anything funny, or you'll end up looking like cheddar cheese. You are coming with us, no questions asked. Are we clear?
I prefer meat and cheese, but sure, why not?
2 of the soldiers leave the room, still pointing their weapons, and the other 2 flank the door. They expect you to stand between them.
I just do what they say.
Then they'll lead you to the bridge, where you see Garius not looking particularly pleased. Greetings. May I ask your name?
Silver Ring.
He looks at a data pad. You wouldn't happen to be the one that knocked out that battleship, would you?
That was me, yes.
Excellent. I have a bit of a deal for you then. I will not punish you for infiltrating my private office if you accept a position aboard my ship. Join my crew, and I will consider all forgiven.
No thanks.
Um, he
I'm amazed you're
places
not-
he places his hand upon your head, and you appear in a very cramped pod and are fired off into space. That's a teleportation check. I want to teleport him onto an escape pod and just launch him randomly.
Okay, you now
be picked
have
up
to do
later.
a teleportation skill check, basically a magic check. The minimum score
Do not
15.
fail this, please. This is literally my life right now.
He's actually disappeared.
You need a
Det
minimum
går
of
bra.
15.
Sorry about that.
Nice to meet you, Thomas the Acorn.
Thomas the Acorn.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, you just randomly fire him into space.
Preferably in the direction of the enemy fleet, where he may knock out another battleship.
So be of good use, yes.
Okay, do an accuracy check.
Sure. Okay.
You need 11.
Nope.
Okay, that means we get up to a whooping 3,
Woo!
making his escape pod impact in one of your own frigates.
I don't think he heard that because he's not here.
Oh. See,
The
that's
wolf
the problem
has-
when I don't have the alarms. Okay, your roll
Yeah.
failed pretty bad. And you have just fired an escape pod that impacts in the engine room of one of your own frigates.
The engine room. By the way, these frigates are shielded. Something that light would have bounced off the shields.
Who's the
Alright.
GM here?
Right
Okay,
now,
sorry.
right now, Fenris, your ships are docked, so their shields are offline.
Okay. Whoops. Okay, I
Well
didn't
played,
realise I was
VP.
still on board. Damn it. Okay, that was silly.
So basically, Silvering, you now find yourself in the engine room of one of Darius's frigates.
I can hear the alarm.
Okay, wow.
Do I still have any actions left?
You have one action and one attack left. That alarm is actually going on real life. They're testing a fire siren.
Oh, okay.
I'll try to find the way to the bridge.
This is a bridge of a frigate, so no one as important is on this vessel.
You find an elevator. With buttons labeled with deck names. And I assume you punch the one that says bridge, right?
Yep.
Okay, that means the elevator door closes. You feel the elevator start moving. Unless you want to hit the wall, your turn is over.
Don't pull a nightfall. Don't be like me. Or at the very least, if you're gonna be like me, don't crit fail it.
You didn't even crit fail it.
I failed pretty bad. I remember that. I don't remember how badly though.
Dear.
Well,
remember-
it's
Can't
Scripps.
believe I did that.
It's your turn now, isn't it?
Let me just finish this last piece of toast.
No.
I can't
No,
believe
I
I
won't.
forgot I was inside the hangar bay and fired a boarding pod, well, an escape pod, inside a hangar at one of my own ships. Although, to be fair, my ships should be docked inside the main ship, so I'm surprised there are any external that aren't outside in the battle. So, I don't know.
I feel like you're putting way too much thought into this.
Yes.
Well, it's
This
my job
universe
to know
doesn't
where
even
all my
have
ships are.
consistent rules. You should you gotta you
Let
gotta
it
tone it down a
go.
little bit.
Let it go.
Okay, yep, will do.
Okay. It's my turn. So, script last time entered Elysium's ship with a boarding party.
And picked up Nightfall.
Yeah, I'm also there.
Script and
Yeah,
ran
but
into one of and I made my way to the bridge. That is being sieged by two enemy beings. Well, what am I gonna do? The first action that I will actually take, stand in the twilight of the corridor, while I hear these giant beasts pounding on the door to the bridge. Then I turn on the corner and try to see what I can find out about them. Means I have to do an investigation check. Oh, good. Minimum of 15. Ooh.
This is a bad day.
This is a seriously bad day. Can we get the other one?
So,
yeah, can we all have silver rolls? That would be nice.
So all I see is that they're big, that they look like they have lava inside of them, and that they're hairy.
I mean, that's about as much as I learned when I did that.
Oh, you crit failed too, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking. Crypt looks around from one of the corpses that are basically everywhere. Takes the severed limb and throws it at one of the things. Meaning I need a mercy check with God damn it! I'm rolling a d20. I'm not even going into the double digits. So, the severed limb impacts the wall between the two beings. One of them briefly looks at it, picks it up, opens its maw, munches on it, and then continues to the door. With this, I end my turn. I'm not stupid enough to attack right now.
Nightfall's turn.
Yay!
Yes.
Excitement.
Nightfall, you are still in the med bay of my ship. Your cybernetic hoof is working wonderfully.
Oh yeah, you got a cybernetic hoof. Forgot about that.
And it actually has a built-in blade.
Oh, very fancy. Okay, so is there any sort of communication system that I can reach you?
Yes, there is a speaker with a button on the wall.
All right. Establish communication with scripts.
Who's talking? I'm kind of busy here.
Yeah, it's nightfall. What's the status on the bridge?
Nightfall? How the hell did you get here? Scratch that. How did you get onto my ship?
One of your squads found me.
Okay, I guess it can be No, I have not been to this ship's bridge yet. Two things blocking the door.
Oh yeah, those. Do you have any information on them?
They are hairy.
Well, that's one thing I didn't know. Alright. Break communication.
Wow, just hangs up on me. Okay.
So, okay,
like,
nothing to do here.
Do you think you might want to ask, do you want me to come back you up? You know, your employer?
He's a god. He'll be fine. A couple of fire ghouls won't stop him.
Yeah, and right now Script is kind of sitting there behind the wall, hiding from those quote-unquote fire ghouls, scratching his head with a hoof, and is like, what the hell was this?
Has he considered just throwing some of his operators at it? Just kind of just gesturing them forward and having them, do whatever, shoot them, I guess. I don't know if they have guns or not.
You know what? In my next turn, I'll teleport you to me and throw you at them.
Alright, I'll take them. I'd rather take 1 versus 2, but I'll take them.
I'll throw you at them like a projectile.
I think water might be a better bet, but okay.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So, your second action, you have an attack left. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm tempted to test out my new blade on the medic.
No!
Why?
Because he cut my hand off.
Oof.
I'd like to repay him, if you know what I'm saying.
Sweetie, don't. No.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather not waste my attack, even though it's not gonna matter. Search around for any extra weapons or equipment.
Okay. You need an investigation check with a minimum of 15.
Yes!
That was very, very nice. You can add 2 healing potions. Sorry. And a strange-looking device that makes a whining sound when you press a button.
Oing, 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 oing.
No, more like...
So it just sort of buzzes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what shape is it? Is it like a box?
Like a pen.
Oh, okay. I know what that is.
Oh boy.
Sure.
I think so. I'll take all 3 items.
Okay.
And if the medic says anything, threaten him.
You're out of actions.
Alright, if the medic says anything, attack him.
The medic right now is, because your investigation check so well, the medic is right at a very interesting hologram of what looks like a tapeworm.
Ah, very interesting. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna end my turn.
Alright.
It is
Fenris.
Darius's turn.
Okay. Is it technically 2 actions if I make my way to the bridge and tell my command ship to exit the vessel, or is telling my vessel to leave as I leave? Because I was going to go to the bridge and talk to Midnight, but I guess that's 2 actions.
No, that's... If you say you go to the bridge to talk to Midnight, then that's 1 action.
Okay, I'll basically go to the bridge, but I'll obviously let Midnight know that I'm on my way there, and I'll make my way. And as I leave my ship, and any other ships that are basically combat ready will take defensive positions around the ULE Midnight.
Right. So you reach the bridge.
Ding.
Midnight looks over.
I, regally standing tall, approach the 2 and bow to Lupina and Midnight. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Garius.
Lupina,
and then I stand up.
Lupina bows her head as well, introducing herself as Queen Lupina of the Lupine Arcanae.
A pleasure.
Midnight is slightly weirded out by someone bowing to her. Nice to meet you, Garius. I'm Midnight. Of this, yeah. Anyway, glad we could help.
Yep. I'm very glad you did. Is there anything you'd like help with? I'm here to assist in any way I can.
We need to turn back these people as best we can. Get them out of here.
Is there a map? Is the map up that shows the battle in its entirety?
It is. It is the floating consoles as a.
You'll take a look at it to see where every ship is and see if there's any kind of order to this madness.
Here would visual represent. Let me just whip up something real quick.
It's cooking time.
By the way,
But no.
J.H. Thomas says the GM said earlier, the GM sounds like my psych professor.
Well, I can totally tell you that in my professional opinion,
Oh. I nearly kicked over my computer. That would not have been good.
Oh, please don't. Damn it, I lost a lot of nerves building that thing. Okay, let's see. It's midnight. Orange. Mist. Marked. Blue. Well,
Pardon me. Yay, I'm not the only one.
well, Paradise. Marked pink. And the Yggdrasil in red. Enemy forces, I will mark green. I know, kind of strange color choice, but I have to work with paint has for me, you know. And
That's
I'm
fair.
doing this relatively quickly. So
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
also enemy forces, allied forces will be dark red.
Okay.
So allies are dark red, and did you say the enemies are green?
That is a very odd choice, love.
Hey, I'm just doing this really quick, okay? I would have had a star map ready if people hadn't started calling me.
Sorry that I ask so much of you. I do apologize.
No, it's okay. I'll put it in the dice roll channel so one can see.
Okay,
Except
remind
our
us of,
lovely
of
viewers.
what's what.
The orange one at the bottom left is a ULE Midnight.
Okay.
The ULE Mist is the blue one. The red one is Yggdrasil, the ship of Rosalia. And the Paradise is the pink one.
Where's script ship?
It's basically inside the Paradise.
Gotcha.
It rammed her, so.
Okay.
Green circles are enemy forces. The dark red circles are allied forces.
Where are the portals?
I Look, in the last RP, I wanted to give you a spatial representation of it, and you didn't want me to. You, Midnight.
I wouldn't have been against a drawing. It was more that I couldn't visualize it because that's not how my brain works. I'm sorry.
This is real RPG, folks.
All right. Let's draw in the portals.
Of a GM. Tell you what, GM's very underappreciated. I know that firsthand.
Yep.
Nah.
Sorry.
I've actually got an epic group, but it can be stressful.
I'm sorry.
Especially if you're playing a lot of NPCs at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Like when you've got to juggle 10 NPCs along with 4-player characters, everyone going in their own direction is like, well, everyone just, damn it.
Yeah, are you referring to a special
Okay,
Lunar?
there you go. The triangles are the light side portals, the arrows are the dark side portals.
There's a portal right behind me?
Yes!
Crap.
Okay, we need to destroy that.
And do that in your turn.
Okay. What I think Garius will have his frigates do is move his frigates to the leftmost part of the formation and pick off the enemies on the flanks as they're busy with allied vessels. Basically, start shooting the ones on the left and working their way rightwards with their light rail guns. Basically, just occasionally picking a ship off with long-ranged shots.
Basically, you're taking pot shots.
Basically, taking pot shots and trying to close the line at a safe distance.
Right.
He gives that order while on the bridge.
Alright, that concludes your attack and your turn.
Very well.
Midnight, it is your turn, but you have a moment to think on it. Advise you to really think on it.
What? What is that supposed to mean?
That was really threatening.
That was... Now you have to see what I have to live with.
I'll be right back.
Oh, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. Okay.
And you can always break up with me.
Never.
No, I don't want you two to get divorced. Rosalia would be so sad. And I would be too, by the way. Please don't. I'm bad at
I don't know why, Silverring, you're getting kicked out. Like, we are not kicking you out. If there's anyone here kicking him out, don't.
I'm not touching anything.
Wait, since she's in Puppy Farm, she didn't do the puppy voice again?
Then Midnight gets kicked.
No, that was my fault. I clicked the wrong thing.
Nobody kick him. Bad. Out.
Okay. Advice, people. Advice. What do I do? There is a portal behind me. Do I concentrate on the portals while Garius concentrates on the actual
battle?
Ships?
Because my character's in the same room, I can actually give you advice. I'd use your long-ranged heavy weapons to take out the 2 portals on the far side of the map. Basically, if you can take them out, then all 3 allied portals only have to face in one direction. The reinforcements can come out of those portals and have a line facing towards the left side of the map, meaning that they don't have to worry about flanking maneuvers. That also puts the Paradise out of harm's way, since enemy reinforcements won't be close by. So we'll just have to survive the one near us for now, and just keep tanking whatever comes out of there, and take out the rightmost ones. That would be his advice.
Most ones, okay.
The ones that are furthest away from everyone.
I'm wondering if they're out of my targeting range, so I'd have to go towards them first.
But they're the most tactically dangerous to you at the moment.
Yeah, because
they're far away, which means the enemy can regroup, and they can organize from there.
You really don't think I should go after any of the ships? I should just.
I'm back.
Take out the portals, and less ships will be coming in. Take out the reinforcements, otherwise taking out ships is pointless, because more will be coming in.
Okay. Midnight turns to Garius and says, if you start to take out the ships, I'll start to take out the portals.
Will do.
All right.
The command ship will provide you with cover fire while you do that.
Commands, because I'm not going to speak in a commanding tone, because guess what? I can't. Commands my crew to head towards the rightmost portals, actually.
The rightmost?
We need to protect the Paradise most, so we need to get them out of the way first.
Okay, you do know that traveling this distance will take you 2 turns.
Can't you take long-range attacks at the portals?
She has weapons on board with which she can do that.
Because there's very few ships actually in the way. If she moves slightly so that there's no ships between them, she can take long-range shots, but it should be a lot quicker.
Would Pixie's needle destroy them?
Yes.
Pew! Would it hurt any other ship?
No.
Yay!
There is one allied force that would, at the very edge of the blast radius, but they wouldn't be damaged.
Can I destroy both at once, or can I only destroy one?
You can destroy one and destabilize one, or destabilize both.
Which is better?
Go for the first one, because then that's one portal that's definitely out and another that's weakened.
All right, thank you. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm right next to you, actually.
That's a point. All right. I order a Pixie's needle to be fired at the bottom right? Is that right? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to roll now, aren't I?
No.
No?
Ship battles have no rolls yet.
Yay!
I decide.
Please!
Oh boy.
Pretty please! Pretty please!
Your tactical officer looks back at you and says, "Ma'am, we've got 1 Pixie's needle loaded. Target acquired."
Fire!
You feel the entire ship being rocked backwards as you see a projectile that isn't much bigger than your paw being fired out of the front of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
A few seconds pass. Then you see a bright light that is like a second sun erupting in the distance, blinding all of you for a few seconds.
Looks at Lupina. You seriously made something that powerful?
That, my dear, isn't powerful at all. And then she looks at the tactical officer and says, "Load the pixie spear."
Oh boy.
Garius looks very
concerned.
Well, at least you noticed this time. You were saying?
well,
I have to
Garius
ask the
certainly
question of
mentions
why does she
designing
have
his
so
next
many...
ship.
Sorry, Garius first.
Yeah.
Sorry. He certainly knows who's designing his next ship and who he's paying to have build it.
Basically, she doesn't have as many actions. It's just that her actions is... She needs more time to explain her actions, let's put it this way. But now I know what you have done. Also, Lupina is also there. So, you have now 1 pixie spear loaded. Your attack is used up. Your actions are used.
So there's nothing I can do.
Exactly. Unless I wanted to do something as Lupina.
Why does Lupina have so many world-ending weapons just kind of lying around? That seems very unsafe.
Pixie made that. My daughter made that.
Still, why do you all just have these world-ending weapons just lying about? It seems really unsafe.
She is the Avatar of War.
Actually, Lupina gives the order to fire the pixie's spear at the now destabilized portal.
Mm-hmm.
Your entire ship is rocked back quite a lot until your engines are almost touching the portal that is right behind you.
That's not good.
And you see a second sun flying through the battlefield.
What the what?
Eliminating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 friendly units.
They're not going to appreciate that.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemy units. And while on its way, strafing and damaging the paradise.
Midnight does not look happy.
And as it goes off, the shockwave of the explosion actually drives the back half of your ship through the portal.
I know.
It destroys the last remaining portal on the right side and destabilizes the upper right light side portal.
Garius looks to Lupina very displeasingly.
She just shrugs at him in a manner that says, "Hey, I've never fired one of those."
Reputation with Garius has lowered.
Everybody disliked that.
Basically, yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion everyone on the Paradise is going to die very soon.
And it's Rosalia's turn.
Yes, it is. But literally, because you're as small as a pup now.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
And you still hear Barbara cackling from the airlock behind you.
She looks sadly down at... I don't know if she brought it, but...
Uh-oh.
Rosie?
That was the sign of glitching.
Hello, Kriz? There?
Rosalia. We're not having very much luck with this stream, are we?
Nope.
Not a great deal.
Oh.
You lost Kriz?
I think so. Do you want to skip her turn? Oh,
there she is.
Hello?
How could you?
Yay!
what?
I had
Your
a
mama-
Kriz disconnect.
Your mama wanted to actually skip your turn.
Why? What?
No. Basically, she contacts Lupina and Midnight Visual about Barbara is here, and she turned me into a little puppy, and I'm panicking. And she ate Lavendel. Help!
And it is Midnight who answers you first.
Please tell me you did not just say that Barbara was on Elysium's ship.
And she turned me into a puppy! I don't want to go through puberty again!
Midnight can't help but smirk.
Same with Garius.
Damn it! If she... Wait, all she did was turn you into a pup?
And she ate Lavendel right in front of me and threw half of her face on me, and it hurt my snout. I don't know what to do! Ah!
Okay. Rosalia, I need you to calm down. No, it's okay. It'll be all right. Damn it.
Why am I always panicking when I'm not supposed to panicking?
You and me both.
So it's
Wait.
you I got it from. Sorry.
Am I right in thinking she's doing the whole thing again? Did she happen to say no interfering?
How did you know?
Call it a very, very dreadful punch. Did you see any mist?
Did I? No. But, hello, half of my medical teams are in that ship.
No, they're not. They're dead. They didn't even get onto the ship, remember? Drat. Okay, looks at Lupina.
Who raises an eyebrow at you?
I'm becoming a mother. I can't be a mother. I need to be a general. I need you to tell me. My first instinct is get her out of there as fast as possible, and to teleport over there and grab the two boys and get out of there again. If they're on the ships, if she's there, so is evil Morphus. And if those two are there, that ship is doomed.
Garius raises his hand. Do you want me to retrieve?
Huh?
Garius is standing right next to you. He's wondering if you want him to retrieve them. You're too important. He can go.
You think you could take on a fifth that has 19 other fifth powers plus a Morphus who's got fifth powers?
Can you?
Looks at Lupina. Ugh.
Lupina puts a paw on your shoulder and says, "Can't do anything. Can't do everything themselves. Delegate."
Looks at Garius. Okay. Go protect my daughter. But the other two on that ship too. There's other mist as well last time we communicated with them. It cut out unusually fast. And the Morphus on there can devour you in an instant. You won't even know it's coming.
Understood.
Get in there, get out, blow up that ship is probably the best idea. But, yeah. Wait, it's not Elysium's ship, it's Morphus' ship, isn't it?
It's Morphus' ship.
Why did I think it was Elysium's? Oops. Yeah.
He places his hand to his chest and inclines his head. Consider it done. I'll wait till my turn before I do any actions, because fair.
Yeah.
Unless someone wants to teleport me over, then I start my turn on board. But
well, Midnight could tell Rosalia to do it.
Rosalia, teleport Garius over to you.
Oh, so cute.
I'm sorry, she's panicking still.
It'll be okay.
All right.
Garius is a strong wolf person. Wait, what is he?
He's an
Humanoid.
angel, basically humanoid.
Okay.
Ah!
All right, Rosalia, I'll make this as easy on you as possible. Want
But
to
for me,
teleport
no dice.
Garius to you.
Mm,
You will have to roll a magic check.
mm.
You have to reach 12.
So roll again, hun. Hold you. Pet your
I
head.
believe in you.
It'll be okay.
We believe in
here.
you.
I'm so nervous. Ah!
She got one better.
Actually, that works.
Thank God.
Because her magic score is 8.
Yay. I love
Awesome.
my magic dice. Thank you.
Which means she has a total score of 15.
Yay.
And Garius disappears from the bridge of the ULE Midnight and reappears right next to Rosalia, who now has only one attack left. I don't think she wants to attack Garius.
No, she uses that attack to actually make him a cupcake. And gives it to him. Help!
Okay, please do another magic check. You need 10.
It's a
Are you trying
cupcake!
to kill
Come
him with
on!
cute?
No.
Lethal
It's a
cuteness, I
cupcake.
will kill my assistant.
I thought cupcakes were out to hit because, cupcakes. Yay! Why? For the cupcake! For the cupcake!
There you go. So,
Oh, best
Rosalia
cupcake ever.
summons a cupcake with Garius' favorite flavor even.
Yay!
And it floats right in front of him. Is Rosalia smiling a big toothy grin up at him.
I smile down at her and quickly eat the.
And he disappears again. And he quickly eats a cupcake, I suppose.
Yeah, I just said I'll quickly eat the cupcake so not to waste any time, but knowing that saving it for later probably isn't an option.
Nope.
You could have added it to your inventory, but
I don't think she'd have liked that.
no either. So now it is Silver Ring's turn again.
If he rolls a d20, I'm gonna cry.
Is there Silver Ring?
Yeah.
So the doors of the elevator open, and you find yourself on the bridge of the frigate, with everyone looking at you, quite confused.
The captain turns round. What are you doing here? We weren't supposed to have anyone on board this ship.
Not my fault. Your idiotic captain popped me.
Oh.
Tilts his head.
Oh.
What did you say?
Tilts his head, and just because he doesn't know what you mean by other captain, he just points to the security guards and tells them to basically get you off his ship. Basically, they're escorting you off the frigate.
Seeing as the frigate is now in flight,
Remember, you sent all
Okay.
your frigates to
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
thingy.
Okay, so I didn't know whether this one was too damaged to fly, but okay. So basically, it basically okay, because I forgot, I didn't realize that. Okay, it basically says, right, I can't get you off the ship, but I can't have you not doing anything. Report to a boarding pod. Your first assault if it comes to that.
That means what?
Basically means you get inside a you basically get inside a boarding torpedo with a bunch of other guys, and if a ship gets too close, you will be fired at said ship to destroy the ship from the inside. You're basically boarding party. You're basically a giant rocket drill flying through space. You will hit another ship, dig in, and kill everything inside it.
Okay,
That will be your
before
job.
they put me in there, do I have an action?
You have 2 actions and an attack.
Okay, I would like to do something before they put me in the...
Go ahead.
I'll try to get contact with Midnight over the radio.
Okay, so you press the button for your communicator on your uniform, being patched through to Midnight.
What are you doing?
Trying to get back.
Where did Lupina teleport you to?
Garrius's bedroom.
Looks at Lupina.
She just rolls her eyes and is, hey, even I can be off sometimes when I aim my teleports.
Garius isn't there. Luckily, he didn't hear that.
Garius is there. Garius is... Oh, no, right,
No,
he isn't there anymore, right? He's
Yeah,
next to
I was
Rosalia.
about to say, that would have got a response from him, but luckily he's at the Yggdrasil, I think.
No, he's on the mist.
No, Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil is still docked to the mist, and Rosalia teleported him to her.
Sorry, I forgot Yggdrasil was Rosalia's ship. Sorry, Rose. Anyway, Midnight face pause. Seriously, after all these years of living, you can't get your teleport right. Anyway, I at least have an excuse. Okay, well, just do whatever they tell you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die doing that.
We thought you were gonna die before, you didn't then. Go blow up another ship or something. Preferably not one of ours. Glare gives a look at Lupina slightly.
Who does?
I'll make no promises.
To
Okay.
be fair, the boarding torpedo is very safe, at least for the people inside it. So he's more likely to die inside the enemy ship than in the boarding itself.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Anything else you want to talk about? I'm a bit busy, you know. Trying to save everyone. Mr. Silverring?
How about you teleport me back? This would be really cool.
I'm too busy to do that stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to get to to destroy the next portal. You go and destroy another ship. That is my order to you.
Lupina
Understood?
smirks at you.
Why is she smirking?
No one permission.
1 sec. Silver ring.
Yeah.
You disappear from right in front of the boarding pod.
Oh no.
And reappear in Sugar Cube Corner.
Hi, want a cupcake?
Basically. Every pony's just looking at you. You still have that stake on your head.
Which I bet is gathering flies.
And you suddenly have a very good friend in Gummy the alligator who tries to steal that steak from you.
I simply give the steak to Gummy.
Is he still in communication with me?
Yes.
Do I know that he's teleported?
You heard the telltale sound of teleportation.
Wait. Lupina, where'd you teleport him to?
Sugar Cube
Ponyville.
Corner.
We don't. Why?
Why not?
He could be useful! You know how much he destroyed that place.
Oh right, he might blow up Sugar Cube Corner.
Exactly!
I'm not giving you any ideas here, Silver Ring.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Oh god. You still have one action and an attack.
Do you want to be teleported back to the battle?
Please.
Looks at Lupina. You want to do it? Or do you want me to give it a shot?
Before you do that, let me tell you something.
What?
Mhm.
When I'm back, I'm going to slap Lupina and Garius for.
You want to slap Lupina and Garius?
Yeah.
That would be a very bad idea.
I have one
bad idea.
question for you. What kind of tombstone do you want for your birthday?
I think you mean Death Day. The
Okay.
thing is, oh, Lupina apparently is doing it.
Exact same score. Okay. You disappear from Sugar Cube Corner, but not before Pinkie Pie has shoved a box of muffins to your hoofs. And reappear in one of the fighters that is careening through space, with the pilot apparently having used the emergency eject button.
Oh, come on.
What? You are back in the battle. In a working fighter.
That's not what I mean.
What?
For some dumb reason, the old pilot used the eject.
Yes?
Question. Is he facing forwards or backwards?
Forwards.
Okay, I imagine he was facing backwards, looking back at the battle, thinking, I want to get out.
Let's just say the other pilot was a chicken and chickened out.
Yeah, I can tell that.
Because the fighter is in perfect working condition as much.
Do I still have an action left?
I'll give you an action.
Does it count if I just fly back to Midnight Ship?
It does count as an action.
Then I do that.
Okay. Midnight, you now see a fighter that was previously marked as inactive on the radar, suddenly turning back on its power and flying back towards your ship.
Well, I guess we know where he turned up. I thought he was bored. I thought he would want to be fighting. But no, he just keeps coming back here.
Alright, then now we have my turn, actually.
Yay!
You know what that means, Nightfall.
Probably gonna die.
Okay. Script uses his magic to summon Nightfall. For this, I will need a minimum magic score.
I swear to the goddesses above, if I get teleported outside or anywhere else that is not with you, I am going to be very upset.
I need a minimum magic score of 15.
You're teleporting him like 2 floors. Why do you need that much of a... Jesus.
No.
Well, at least
That
I'm not
makes-
dead yet.
And you appear right next to Script in the corridor. And he just looks at you and your cybernetic hoof and raises an eyebrow.
I punched a corpse.
You punched a corpse on the ship that is in possession of the ruler of the land of the dead.
Firstly, I didn't even know what ship I was on. Secondly, how was I expected to know that it would infect me with its gross tentacle disease? Thirdly, what else would you expect from me? Really?
To be fair, I wouldn't have batted an eye if you had tried to take a bite out of it.
Okay, whoa now. I do a lot of weird things, but cannibalism? And eating a corpse at that.
Anyhow. And Script peeks around the corner, prompting you to do the same, by the way. Waving his hoof.
Yeah.
So what do you think we should do about those two?
Water.
Hmm?
Well, the obvious answer would be to attack them, but, is it worth the risk? Do you have any other guys in this sector? Because if you do, we could tell them to try and kill them.
Sadly, right now they're combing the ship for survivors.
Oh yeah, I probably should have told you. Those are in the, engineering and maintenance, and it's got another one of those things. He gestures around the corner.
Great. Then I assume that my forces will soon encounter those. I think here goes nothing. And Script walks right out into the corridor and stands up on both hoofs, supports his right hoof with his left, and aims his right hoof at the two things. Discharging a blast of raw magical energy. I will just tell you right now that this is a very stupid action, and that these things have a very good defense, and that I will need a minimum of 17 on my magic roll.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh. That makes a total of 26.
Yay!
Now let's roll. First of all, my attack actually hits one of them. And I, as the DM, also have to make the defense roll for this thing. Eldrat. The raw magical energy turns the thing to dust.
Yay?
So the other one turns around, and Nightfall and I now have its full, unshared attention. And now it's Nightfall's turn.
Alright, let's see. How should I deal with this this large spooky boy? VP, you said I had a pistol at one time. Do I still have that? I mean, I assume I still do, but...
Said you had a knife.
I
said if you wanted a pistol, you'd better put points into accuracy.
Yeah, okay. It's just a matter of whether I want to charge the thing with the knife or if I want to bait it into a trap.
Going a little bit meta here. This thing has no long-ranged attacks.
So basically I'm screwed no matter what, because I don't have any long-range attacks either. The closest thing I could get to long range is maybe flying above it and just dropping on top of it. And stabbing it like 30 times.
You can throw your knife.
I could throw my knife, but I have an accuracy of...
1.
Yeah. I have an accuracy of 4, so that's not going to get me anywhere.
You have a better accuracy score than most other players. I think you are one of the only people who put points into dexterity.
You're right. I think I didn't even put that many. I think I put like 2. 1 or 2.
Excuse me?
I said one of the few. Garius, I think, has none in dexterity.
I have 2 dexterity. I have a stealth of 5.
What I meant with that, Garius, what I meant with that was you didn't put in any additional points in there.
In fact, I took points from it.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you want to do, Nightfall?
This is going to sound really stupid. What if I threw one of the healing potions at it? Because it's a liquid, and it's made of it's got molten rock in it. So it can either go the way of it gives it even more health, or it does damage. It does what it's intended to do, or it does what it logically should do because it's a liquid versus a molten.
I find it interesting that all of you guys say that it has molten rock inside of it, when I always keep saying it looks like.
Well, I mean, by process of elimination, what else could it be?
Bioluminescence?
You're not wrong, but that would make no sense. Why would bioluminescence evolve to look like lava? This is getting way too meta.
Oh well, it's your choice.
Hold on a second. I just remembered something. I have skills. I completely forgot about the skills that I have.
You are a technoman.
Yeah, so I can just throw down turrets and stuff. Where is it? Show file location. No.
So, your abilities, you're level 6, right?
Yes.
You have attack, summon tool, light shield, small crossbow.
Alright. I'm gonna throw down my small turret right around the corner.
To summon a small crossbow. Okay. Please, my friend, do a magic check.
Oh boy, howdy. What do I need?
You need a 12.
Oh, thank God.
A small ethereal crossbow starts hovering right around the corner.
Do I actually have to, like, command it? I
Yes.
don't know how this works.
It can attack twice, but only once per turn before it disappears.
Alright, indicate the for lack of a better term, fire ghoul as a target.
Alright. This thing, actually, if you use that thing to attack, you do not have to do a dexterity check, but a magic check.
Oh, great. Another... great.
And you need a 10.
Alright. Let's hope I get just as good luck this time. Oh.
Okay.
I'm
then
cutting
I will
these
roll.
really close.
Then I will roll for the thing. You hit its left earlobe, dealing a total of damage.
And I seem to recall you said these things only have 3 health. With not counting their resistance.
I said the thing in front of the engine room had 5 health.
Is it a different thing? Are these different things?
It is slightly bigger.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why am I telling you this?
Thank you for this very useful information. Okay.
It has 10 health.
Okay, so here's the question. Can I use summon tool to summon myself a ranged weapon?
No. You could theoretically use summon tool to summon something like a hammer or a screwdriver or a hacking tool.
Could I summon a nail gun?
Yes. That is your second action.
Yeah, you're right. That's the problem.
How about you summon a no?
Don't give me any
ahead.
ideas.
Go ahead. Go ahead, love. Every little help.
No.
You could just tell me.
Go.
As I
Okay.
said, you know your skills.
I'm gonna roll for another investigation. Try and
You're
see if I
rolling
can
for-
learn anything more about it.
Okay. You need a 16.
My investigation skill. Okay, that's pretty good.
You pass. You check.
Yay.
Pretty good, actually. And you learn that this thing seems to be artificially made. From looking at its dull and unintelligent eyes, you see that it has a one-track mind. It is very likely quite susceptible to magic. You also learn that it has 10 health points, a brawling score of 20, and, strangely enough, a scholarship score of 10 with an intelligence score of 1.
Boy, it sure is putting all that scholarship to good use.
And an intimidation score of 15.
Alright. That's all very good information that I will have forgotten by my next turn.
And since you have shot it, and now stared at it, doesn't like, it tries to intimidate you by roaring at you.
What skill resists intimidation? Or is there even a thing that...
Intimidation.
Oh, it's just whatever has the higher score. Alright.
Roll.
Oh no. Oh no. This is where my luck runs out. I guarantee it.
You total at 15, it totals at 31. Any questions?
My
Does he get a
intimidation
new
is
pair of
7.
underwear after this?
Your intimidation is actually... wait, where is it? Yep. Intimidation is actually 8.
Did I not?
You did likely not add the modifier for your cybernetic buff there.
I thought I did. Okay.
Okay,
well that sucks.
Yeah. So basically, nightfall, you suddenly feel a warm liquid running down your back legs as you start galloping mindlessly.
I still have my attack left.
After about 5 minutes of galloping, you regain your cool and notice that you have ended up on the other side of the corridor, meaning that while formerly you were looking from the left side into the corridor where that thing was, you're now looking in it from the right side. You basically galloped once around the ship.
Alright.
And Script is just looking at you. What?
I'm looking at my health right now, and I'm wondering if I can afford to just charge at it with my knife and just stab it like 5 times.
Your health has actually been restored at base. It's 10.
I'm just wondering if I can tank the damage this thing will put out. I think I could, if I factor in like my dodge and stuff like that, but it seems like it might be dicey.
You can, especially since you have Script to back you up.
I do 5 damage a hit, so I could like kill this thing in 2 stabs, I think. 2 or 3 stabs.
So you want to go for it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you charge it with your knife or with your cyberhoof blade?
Ooh. Is there any sort of difference between the two of them? Can I use them simultaneously?
You can use one.
I can't dual wield my knives. Oh well.
Your knife doesn't give you any attack bonus, but your cyberhoof blade gives you +2 to attack.
Oh.
And has a chance to cause bleeding.
Oh, very nice.
Which...
I just realized if
Which
I would almost kill it in one hit.
If an enemy bleeds, it deals 1 damage per turn.
I'm gonna charge it with my cyber blade.
All right, it's your funeral.
Yeah, really.
Roll for attack.
Ooh.
That's a really good one. That's a really good one. All right, I get it. Let me just pull something up real quick. Okay, that means that your physical attack is... Wait, I'll have to calculate that real quick. Nightfall. That +2. Okay, you do hit. But due to its physical defense, you deal 2 damage. And cause it to bleed.
Sorry for the interruption. I'll be right back.
Okay. Did you hear that, Nightfall?
Yes.
So it now has 6 health points left. And is bleeding.
Fun.
And it decides to hit you back.
Yay, I'm about to die.
With a fist that is as big as your body. Totaling 20... oh, wait. Ooh. Roll your defense.
Oh boy. Nope, that's not right. Oops.
Ooh.
I've had really weird luck with my rolls today.
So the fist does not hit you. And instead impacts in the floor grating right in front of you, bending it so deep that the thing gets stuck with it. And that is the end of the turn.
It's Fenris's turn.
Ah, epic.
I will be right back.
But that was a lot of luck you had. It was really weird.
Yeah, that was quite the... wow, I thought you were going to die a couple of times there, Nightfall.
Yeah, so did I.
He's punching you with a
plug.
fist the size of your torso. Ah, okay. This is the Hulk versus Loki, isn't it?
It could be.
I imagine your character will need new underwear.
Oh my god.
Like, yes.
Does he even wear underwear, actually, since it's ponies?
Mm. Shameless plug! Don't forget, guys, we got a Teespring store, and we really love it. If you go check that out. Link is in the description. We got some pretty awesome stuff. Anyway, back to this.
Do you have underwear for Nightfall's character?
I don't know. I don't even know if he's wearing armor or not, so I don't know if that factors into my defense.
You're not wearing armor as far as I know.
I mean, I don't know if he's wearing, like, his his uniform, or if he's not wearing anything, or like what? I don't know. Who knows? Does it matter? Probably
Alright,
not.
I'm back.
Welcome back. No idea.
What did
I'm
I
sorry.
miss?
Nightfall surprisingly survived and managed to cause damage. That was it. That's basically it. Visual's gone to do something. I'm getting weird.
You okay, Midnight?
Hmm?
You okay, Midnight?
Yeah, I'm just quite dead. I'm kind of
How
can't
are you,
wait to
Kriz?
go up to.
I'm well, tired, but I'm well, and it's nice to see how big the RP group has grown. And I actually like the dice system because it also starts to remind me a lot of D&D.
Yeah.
Question actually for you, Kriz. When my character tries to rescue the pups, can he rely on Rosalia's magical support?
Well, I guess she has calmed down a bit, so yeah.
Because the plan that I have in mind, which should keep all pups safe, relies heavily on Rose's help.
Okay, so, Darius, you find yourself in the corridors that's leading to the airlock on the Yggdrasil, with little Rosalia next to you, who's wagging her tail.
I look down to Rosalia and goes, okay, I'm going to need your help in a bit. I'm going to locate your siblings and I want you to teleport them to us. I will find them and give you as many advantages as I can. I don't think we should enter the ship if this entity that was mentioned is as powerful as is claimed. I'm going to use my fate powers to basically find them. I'm going to scry them, and then I'm basically going to use my powers to locate them, and then transfer that information to Rosalia. Basically, I'm going to find them and get as much information on them as I can, so that Rosalia can, in one magical pull, get both of them to us. So that she's dedicated to her task and I'm dedicated to mine, if that's at all possible.
Yep.
You need a magic check of 20. Okay. You locate Morphus on the bridge, but you locate 2 of them.
You locate Morphus.
Anyways. What was that?
2.
Sorry, I cut out from
You
the
locate
chat.
2 Morphuses on the bridge of the other ship. And you locate Ivory Mist in the engine room.
And the other one? I think there was a second pup on board.
Barbara. There's just Barbara.
Okay,
locate
I
her-
disconnected from the chat, sadly, so I missed stuff.
Barbara is in the airlock still.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
I
no
will try
other
to-
pup on board.
Is there any way of discerning which Morphus is theirs and which one isn't?
No.
Okay, I'm going to keep it safe and locate the pup. And
Ivory Mist.
Can I Ivory Mist? And can I assist Rose in a teleportation check?
Okay. Ivory Mist is in the engine room. And your total magic rolls, if you want to combine your magic, have to come up to 40.
The only reason for this is because he'll sense my foreign magic and might resist. Rosalia's is far more familiar to him, so he won't resist as much.
No, the reason for that is Barbara. She is interfering with you guys.
1 second.
I agree. I think Barbara is interfering. She's trying to kick me from the chat. So I roll the d20, and so does Kriz, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Barbara is really interfering. Rose, roll.
Okay, let me pull up her character sheet. Two of you manage, with your combined efforts...
Hello?
Hello. To teleport Ivory Mist between the two of you, though he looks as if he's in a bad state.
Medics, now!
Let me describe what he has first before you call for your medics. The fur on the right side of his body is missing. And he is unconscious. And he's bleeding from his nose, ears, and from his eyes.
I basically nudge Rosalia to go and look after her brother. I don't think
What do
there's
you
much
think
else
she's
I
doing?
can do. I basically, using my last action, if I have another one, would be to let Midnight know that one of her children has been rescued and is safe and sound. Couldn't locate the other one, and there appears to be 2 Morphuses fighting in the bridge. What does she recommend I do?
There was only one pup. Morphus isn't my pup.
No, I thought you said there was 2. Wasn't there 2 pups?
Rosalia and Ivory.
Oh, both pups are safe then. Sorry, I thought Pixie Cotton was there for some reason. I'm like, I don't know why she'd be there, but...
Pixie is some.
Anyway, I basically tell her that the pups are safe.
Are we in a communication thing, yeah?
I phoned you and... yeah, I'm speaking to you telepathically, yeah. Sorry.
Midnight looks at Lupina. Is there actually any way to tell the...
Lupina looks at you. Well, if I was there, maybe. Or Snow. You can determine to which universe a being belongs if you know the scent of the universe that it does not belong.
Can I call Snow?
You can. She's currently in the brig and she's quite angry.
Snow!
Yes.
Do you want to help rather than sitting there in the brig for the entire fight?
I thought I made that quite...
Good. We need to tell which Morphus is ours. Care to help?
You want me to face Morphus?
You won't be alone.
Are you insane?
Would you rather I sent Lupina?
You heard growling a little.
I have two options, you or Lupina, and I had a feeling you would rather go. You won't be alone, we're just getting Morphus and getting out of there.
Tell me where. Which ship?
Morphuses. They're both fighting on the bridge, but you'll need to teleport to
Darius?
You need to teleport to Garius, who you haven't met. You'll need to teleport to my daughter Rosalia on her ship, the
Idrisil.
Idrisil. Thank you.
I will go, but I'm not taking orders from you. Ouch.
She's gonna go somewhere, but probably not where she intends to. I will go, but I'm not listening to you. Goes to
She is actually coming out of her teleport right above Garius's head, dropping right onto him.
Okay, damn it, my character's reflexes are terrible, so they're probably going to be sprawled on the floor.
Yes, both of them are sprawled on the floor.
Midnight simply says, I've sent someone to help. He knows the different smells of the dimensions.
You hear a scuffle as he uses his large wings to shove her off him. His large white wings just basically pushing her away.
And her growling because she doesn't like that.
He doesn't like getting flattened.
You might recognize her as me, but it's not me. It's another dimension me. Just call her Snow.
Anyway,
I'll get you for that name.
Hey, if you can figure out a different one, I will gladly call you by that. Deal?
Miss Midnight.
I'm Midnight. Get used to it.
If I may.
Go for it.
For now, your name isn't important, but I'm sure we can all come up with a better one later. My name is Garius. Call yourself whatever you want. I shall call you Midnight for the time being, if that makes you more comfortable. Can we work together?
I think I don't have another choice, but yes.
Do I roll a persuasion or something? Because it's just to make her feel a little more comfortable.
You don't need a persuasion on that. She agrees with you.
So then, Midnight, shall we try and teleport to the bridge and get past this Barbara person? I don't want to tangle with her directly if I can help it. She seems like a handful.
Snow, or this Midnight, presses a few buttons on a computer that she's got strapped to her uniform and transmits a comm frequency to you.
Okay, I check mine.
Stay on this. I will be right back, hopefully.
Do you need any assistance?
You stay here and protect the pups.
Will do. You can rely on me for that.
And she attempts to teleport.
Well, she times her previous roll by 4.
Yes, luckily. She actually manages to appear on the bridge. Seeing two Morphuses, both in their mist form, fight with one another. She starts sniffing, trying to identify which of those morphosis belongs to her own universe.
Please work, 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 please work.
That is a very good roll. She identifies the right one as belonging to her own universe. She then, calls out to the morphous that does not belong to her universe to disengage, and instead of him, she engages that morphous, telling you, Garius and Rosalia, to teleport the morphous to you that is furthest away from her.
I find it funny that every time he tries to type, he gets out of the call.
Ooh. Let me pull up Rosalia's sheet.
So, what happened? I was kicked again.
I know. That makes 28. You actually succeed in teleporting Morphous out.
Yay!
The right Morphous?
The right Morphous. And as soon as he appears between the two of you, turns into his pony form, rolls his eyes back in his head, and collapses right next to Ivory.
Medic! One more!
You are the medic.
I need more!
Three more medical ponies come running, while evil Morphous gets a turn, attempting to take Snow's head off.
Oh.
I hope that 19 was Snow's roll.
It wasn't.
It was.
Oh, it was! Okay.
It was her defense roll.
Yay!
He manages to roll to the side, but still loses her left ear.
Can I try and teleport her back? Just an emergency pull. Don't care where on the ship I pull her to, just anywhere. Just get her off that ship.
Sadly, you can't.
Damn it.
Now it's Barbara's turn. She tries to stun that Morphous so that she can concentrate on a teleport herself. Which she succeeds in. He fires off a blast of magical energy resembling Lupina's roar, Lupina's howl, temporarily stunning the other Morphous, while she concentrates on a teleport back to the Yggdrasil.
Wait, Barbara?
Not Barbara.
Gotcha. I was gonna say.
Just about to say, preparing to block.
And she appears right next to Garius with her wound on her ear, where her left ear once was, spurting blood all over him.
Doesn't care. Does she look like she can struggle to stand? Because if so, he's going to basically physically help her get into a laying position.
No, she's okay. That's the only wound she has.
He pats her on the head. You did good. Thank you very much. If you need anything from me in the future, just let me know. You did
She
great.
looks up at you, grins a little bit, and then says,
I am very appreciative of this, but please don't treat me like a dog.
My apologies. I'm new to this universe. Sentient canines are not my specialty. I do apologize if I caused offense.
I'll forget it this time.
and with this, your turn is over, and it is Midnight's turn.
Just so you know, this will have to be my last turn because people are going to sleep.
Basically, we will end this after Midnight's turn, and maybe if everyone has time, maybe continue it tomorrow.
Definitely. As long as it's
Sure.
a bit earlier.
Yeah, a lot early. So, Love, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm on my ship, panicking slightly.
And don't forget that the back half of your ship is stuck in a portal.
Oh yeah, forgot about that part. Yeah, we should probably get out of that portal now. So we're probably blocking it.
No, not really.
Oh. Okay, I need to look at the thingy again. Oh wait, it was further up here. Which I know it's changed now, but yeah. Tells my people to get us out of this portal.
Your navigational officer presses a few buttons, then looks a little bit concerned and looks back at you. Ma'am, I've put the engines on full thrust and we're not moving.
Looks at Lupina worryingly. What? How is that possible?
Either the laws of physics in the universe that the back half of stuck in are completely different from what we know, or something is holding us.
Oh, brat. Guess I'm going to the back of the ship.
As you pass basically through the portal, you see that there are, like, the bridge, you go down a few decks, you go back towards the back end of the ship, and as you pass through where your ship has passed through the portal, you notice that, first of all, it's pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
The ship doesn't have power.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, the first smell that assaults your nose is blood.
Oh, drat.
Third of all, you notice that you don't seem to feel any magic.
Hmm? Tries to summon a light.
Roll.
Oh.
Need a 20.
Seriously? For a small light?
And right now your magic score is 0.
Nope, that wasn't gonna happen.
You fail.
sniffs the air, putting a... Oh wait, no, I can't do two things at once. I know what I'm going to smell. Blood. Goes over to one of the panels on the by activating it.
I mean, one of the consoles.
Yeah.
No reaction, no power. Not even emergency lights are on. You basically have only one attack left. But as you're standing there, you hear a wet, slithering sound in the darkness.
Backs up through the portal and grabs a torch. Is that possible?
That would be third action. You would use your attack up.
I want to be prepared for the next one tomorrow. I'm going to grab a torch.
Go back out into the lit part of your ship. Go to a supply closet, grab a torch, and walk back to where the portal is, so you can be prepared tomorrow.
Don't sound like it's a terrible thing.
Your action, your character.
I know, but if she can't see, really, and she's hearing slithering noise, she needs to be able to see. And magic is a problem. Midnight's back to being using just her claws and her teeth. And if it's able to kill all the people on board, yeah, we got a problem.
Likely.
Uh-huh.
So we will end the stream here and tomorrow.
Yep.
Don't forget, everyone, we have a merch store, which is linked down in the description of this stream.
A lot of nice stuffies.
And by the way, thanks J.H. Thomas for the super chat. Forgot we could do that.
Oh, we got a super chat?
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, Thomas.
That's why I said I thank you, H. Thomas, earlier, because he says, best wishes to everyone, I am an acorn.
Ah, thank you. I should really
encourage that?
I'm actually encouraging it anyhow, but no, I should keep closer attention to that. The other streaming software that I'm using has actually got an overlay that would show me when someone's doing that.
Oh!
But it doesn't work with this format. It's only for gaming. It can't stream my screen.
Gotcha.
If I try to do that, we'll constantly have this thing in the background that says no game detected.
Fun.
But yeah, thank you, J.H. Thomas. I'm glad you guys liked it. And yeah, see you all tomorrow, and don't forget to keep watching that moon.
Oh.